Aliens. So now, game number 3 from the Liacouras Center. It's the defending champion, Power, against Tri-State, brought to you by State Farm. And for Tri-State, their co-captains, they've done a few things together. Amare Stoudemire and Nate Robinson. Glen Big Baby Davis, game winner last week for Power. But this team, when you look at Cardinal Doherty High School, he's from North Philadelphia. Jay Rich backs him down. Diawara is going to back it up. And Tri-State the first on the board.
And then all the teammates going to have to contribute. Because again, he's going to see 1.5 defenders just like in that situation right there.
Part of the 3 4-point circles, which are 30 feet from the basket. All right, Stoudemire, a little more. Mobley out for Michael Thompson. Rises and hits. Michael Thompson, 31 years old. Clay is 29. Their youngest brother, Trace, 28, plays Major League Baseball as Diawara steps up.
Zone. Are you going to try to trap the pick and roll? So decisions need to be made on every play. Here they switches the pick and roll, but Thompson makes a huge three over Stoudemire, and Thompson converted.
Big Baby and Amare swoops in and finishes. Hamstring injury. Richardson out for Diawara, chased off the line and stripped by Mobley. In for Big Baby. What a play.
Great defense and understanding the
7-0 run for Power. Amare the switch and the finish with the left.
Amare looks like.
Remember, Jason Richardson led the NBA most threes at one point in his NBA career as Stoudemire hits another one.
Mixing it in with his drives, good night. This game may be over before you know it.
Oh, nicely done. Thompson, the pocket pass for...
And loyalty with your players.
Now Diawara fires and misses. So we talked to Cuttino Mobley yesterday as Stoudemire cleans up and scores. And he said there's that level of engagement that works both ways.
Yeah, because during the practice, Cuttino Mobley was coaching also. And, you know, Nancy gave him some rope and flexibility.
Cuba Diawara, Power, Michael Thompson, Cuttino Mobley, and the Birdman. Stat on Cat and Stoudemire over Mobley.
We got 30 seconds. We got it. No, I want to get back. And like, I thought she was going to set a pick on me. I thought she was going to roll right through my body. I mean, she was fired.
I think the one thing with Pop is 2 questions. If you dare ask a third, you're in trouble.
It's time to leave in the corner.
Stoudemire drains it. We got a good game here. Tied at 16 here in the first half. Remember, first at 25 brings us to halftime.
Yeah, no major runs for teams right now. You know, if a team scores, the other team is answering.
How about crashing the glass?
Make his free throw, offensive rebounds, loose balls, maybe come and help defensively. Because again, they're going to have to give
12 points for Tri-State. It's tied up at 18. Mobley over Robinson. Cuttino Mobley, the strength to Power over.
Yeah, that's a win for Power every time they get the ball with Cuttino on the box.
Nate wants it back, and he's got it. Nate Robinson to the basket, taking Mobley off the dribble and some.
You say, Coach Avery, what are you talking about? I'm coming back and shake and bake.
He hears all.
Because whenever you talk about the heart, it's not a hamstring or an ankle, it's the heart. And I was proud of him. Wow, big shot.
Cuttino conversation because Cuttino Mobley knows all about that. His career ended prematurely in 2008 due to heart issues.
Yes. Is Tri-State's going to need some more help from Jason?
Seasons ago, just missed playing in the NBA at the same time. But it's funny to hear the conversation. People say, how did the NBA move on after Michael Jordan retired? His Big Baby hits that. Before that, it was how did the NBA take that next step after Dr.
Trying to force him to make a decision, put the ball on the floor, but make sure that he passes the basket.
Mobley, only option was to shoot, and boy, did he ever.
Mobley can fly with that left elbow, so he's got to be very careful.
Edwards missed the dunk.
Well, you get the defender off balance and you score. But they have a sense of when they miss shots following their misses.
Cuttino Mobley, the touch from the Philly native. Cardinal Doherty has since closed, but Kyle Lowry starred there. As Robinson steps up, a much-needed three for Trice.
Be a little bit more offensive-minded here.
Matchup again against Nate Robinson, this time right. Spin move, hook shot, and Howard extends the lead. Dr. J giving Edwards a breather. Mason Richardson back in with Robinson and Stoudemire. Deep shot, Nate airballed. Richardson couldn't throw it off Mobley, missed it, got it back, and finishes.
These guys are competing at a high level and playing above the rim.
Right.
These guys are not below the rim, they're elevating.
Nate gets it to go in the foul. Nate Robinson's gonna have a chance at three. Now this is shaping up to be an exciting second half.
Giving a lot of confidence. Got off to a slow start.
Wright, the touch. Birdman back out. Julian Wright. Look at Birdman. And Stoudemire gladly says the foul's on me.
You can see Tri-State defense shrinking even more and more. They're just daring Wright to shoot. You're not feeling sorry for yourself. You're still trying to contribute.
Oh, we saw that shot on the bench. It's like Nancy Lieberman and her three assistants right now. Big babe.
It can't always be about the coach.
Julian Wright skies and scores for Power. Ed Cohen, Avery Johnson, Brandon Tierney, our entire CBS Sports Network crew here for the big three. Steal for Michael Thompson.
Did Nate lose the ball or did he?
Which is good because he believes he can make something happen every time.
Yeah. And that was...
Richardson and Mobley. Shot clock's at 2. Diawara can go up, and he does.
Really turning up. The support defense was there.
Mobley flips it up and in. Phillies. Shot clock doesn't reset. Richardson, no. Diawara, another offensive board. Backdoor. Richardson, reverse slam. Are you kidding?
I know a lot of times in that Diawara.
That's a dunk champion doing amazing things and maybe giving Tri-State a little momentum here because if they're going to make a comeback, it's got to be now.
And we talked about it at halftime.
Diawara. Mobley strips him, takes it back, and he's fouled. You just see the smarts, the understanding.
An offensive rebound is after free throw.
Diawara in a battle with Mobley. Step through, finish, give it to him. Chance at 3. Yakuba Diawara, Tri-State hanging tough.
Floor.
His caps a triple header. Stoudemire gets it back. Amare denied by Big Baby. Hopefully Wawa has some left when it's all said and done. Drop step, Big Baby. And a chance at 3. Glen Big Baby Davis taking Amare Stoudemire. Richardson and Robinson, Nate and J. Rich trying to keep hope alive. Robinson the drive and finishes. Thought he was fouled by Mobley.
Yep. Look for Cuttino Mobley on this play to be the decision maker.
Off the mark.
See, they thought they had a mismatch with Nate going to Thompson, but Cuttino needs to get the ball. They're 0 for 2 in their last 2 possessions.
Nate the crossover. They'll shoot a 2-point shot with Power leading. Mobley almost took it away.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of trying to get Cuttino Mobley involved in every pick and roll situation.
For 2. Mobley knocks it down. They're 1 point away.
Coaching power. I know that's what Nancy's thinking about.
Stoudemire against Big Baby. Quick release. Yes, for Amare Stoudemire. Up in the only section. Richardson. Point game still for
Mismatch
Power.
inside with Cuttino and Nate Robinson.
Cuttino Mobley, there it is, wins it for power, leaving it all on the floor in his home city, and the defending champs survive Tri-State. 28 last week, Avery, 23 here tonight. Cuttino Mobley, 51 points through 2 weeks.
And we talked about consistency from